someone had to come along and put an end to all this weirdo, delusional, fake woke consciousness bullshit. Whatever you, why your world is yours. Do you want to be one of them ones, one of those ones? Or do you want to be one of those bums? Whatever you, why your world is yours. Sober, fit, enlightened, and rich. Once you have a certain capacity for comprehension, because as you watch my page, you will see that certain people have a ceiling. They have a limit to their mental capacity. It's like if there was a bird trying to pass through into here and kept knocking on the other side and crashing into this window. They don't see that there's an invisible line that they cannot cross because they can't conceive that there are things they're unable to perceive and conceive. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So do you want to be one of them ones, them legendary individuals, those highly contributive individuals, those highly valuable individuals, those individuals who are undeniably advancing the human race on some level? Actually, or do you want to be one of them bums still out here using spiritual crutches, drugs, crutches, can't walk on your own two legs emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, crutches? All substances are just crutches. Learn how to walk on your own, homie, or you're going to be in a wheelchair your whole life, figuratively speaking. Now, out of shape, sloppy, poor work ethic, low poor organism. You know, sober, fit, enlightened, and rich, it sounds simple, but it's really the most complex way of being. To be sober, to be physically fit, physically prosperous, how to not be poor, to truly be enlightened, because so many people are quick to get on these platforms and speak. They say, Sheikh, some people talk, Sheikh just talks, you just talk. What do? You talk. Do you understand that you couldn't even say something as intelligent as I've said on my worst days if you fucking tried your whole life? Whatever you are, your world is yours. You couldn't say anything as intelligent as I've said and as intelligibly as I've said it. AKA, you couldn't communicate value. You couldn't communicate superior instructions on the level and at the degree by which I do consistently. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So do you want to be one of these bums, or do you want to be one of these legends like myself, like the very few, the very rare on this planet, who are the complete package in a world full of people who are just serving the world shit on a plate and trying to force people to accept them? I don't give a fuck. We don't have to like you. You get into this place in life where values, virtues, your actual values never get compromised. Most of y'all turn fake for the acceptance. Most of y'all turn fake for the validation of others. Once you get to this point where, you don't have to like people, you don't have to acquiesce to people's shortcomings. Stop acquiescing to people's shortcomings. If you don't fuck with some shit, or if they're on a lower standard, just acknowledge that they're on a lower standard. And if they don't want to rise to a higher standard, then that's their own personal fucking issue. Whatever why your world is yours. So many people are operating at this low ass standard in life, and you cannot be caught being one of them. I'm asking you, do you want to be, are you going to be one of them ones? Ask these ladies, ask the world. All these suckers commenting on Sheikhy Chic, mad cause I'm most one, and like, oh, wontons, swag. Listen, ask the world why Sheikhy Chic is one of them ones. Is it because he simply has a handsome face? Is it simply because he has a beautiful body? It's the intrinsic values. It's the fact that the body is a reflection of the conduct of the soul. So there's a superior soul in this vessel. Is it because he speaks and articulates with the eloquence of a poet, of a Shakespeare, of a Montaigne, there's levels to this shit. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Are you crazy? Do you want to be one of them bums? Or are you going to be one of them ones? I can't get down with poverty. Now, once you recognize that, I don't really care to agree. You have to get to this point in your life where you recognize that to succeed, you have to disagree with the failures. So while everybody is commenting and all these bums commenting, and listen, we don't give a fuck if you disagree with us. We disagree with that way of being. I used to be broke. I used to be out of shape. I used to be addicted. And I used to be operating lower and not living up to my quote unquote knowledge. To know and to not be is the highlight of hypocrisy, homie. You feel me? So I used to be a hypocrite. So I used to be broke. I used to be addicted. I used to be a hypocrite. And I used to be out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Broke, addicted, out of shape, and ignorant. That's what the fuck I was. You feel me? Now I'm sober, fit, enlightened, and rich. So it's not even about disagreeing with people. I disagree with that way of being. If you so happen to be that, then by all means, you could and go ahead and continue to be that, but we know that that's a lower state of being. So I just disagree with it. You don't have to vie for my validation, not at all. But are you okay being less in this life? For real, for real? Most of these assholes are out here just wanting to be seen, wanting to be validated by people, wanting to feel appreciated. I only get on here to make sure that y'all get the information that y'all need to create the transformations in your life that need to happen before you leave this plane and recognize you wasted it being one of these lames. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So do you want to be, are you gonna be one of them ones? Those elite superior conductors with the enlightenment, with the conduct, with the competence, existential competence. Are you going to be one of these existentially incompetent bums on this planet? Broke ass motherfuckers don't even understand why they broke, how they broke. Everybody got complaints. No food, no water, no excuses, no substances. And somehow I'm still being the most and I have the least. What the fuck? While they have the most and they are being the least. Do you understand how that works? It's about making sure you value yourself. It's about making sure you truly live up to what you're meant to live up to. I'm not here to be on no Creflo Dollar shit. Once you recognize the universe got you this far, it's up to you to make your life better or let your life be worse. Then you recognize that really nobody's coming to save you. You can't sit back and make as many dua as possible if your conduct doesn't align with being ready to receive the dua or the supplications or the prayers that you're asking for. Then trust, you won't be able to receive it. I see so many people. I went to church the other day. They're making all these like supplications. They make dua too. In the Catholic Church, they make dua too. They're sitting there, Godfather, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Same thing after Salah. Allah, accept my prayers. I mean, amen. People are asking God and begging God, but then you look at their individual conduct and it's not in alignment with the outcomes that they're saying they want. So they're basically begging God to bypass the law of cause and effect to give them that which they do not deserve. Once you align your mind with being the divine, it's a whole different fucking game. So do you really want to go out like one of these lames, be one of these bums, or are you going to be one of them ones? Ask the world, ask the ladies, because it's mainly dudes. It's mainly dudes in my comments. Commenting about whatever the fuck they want to comment. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I hear. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking weirdos. Are you, why your world is yours? So ask these ladies. Ask the world why Sheik is one of them ones. You think it's just the physique? You think it's just because he speaks? If you can't perceive beyond the value of the superficial layer of the things that you choose to not be able to identify, then goddamn, homie, YWY, everybody is not fit to be one of the YWY actual supreme individuals, actual superior conduct. Now, if you feel like you have that in you, then step up and show us something. But I'm not counting on nobody that's not counting on themselves, and I'm not betting on nobody that's not betting on themselves, and I'm definitely not betting on nobody that bets against themselves. I never bet against me. I always bet in favor for me. And everybody who bet on me winning, they're winning right now. And everybody who bet against me, they're fucking losing right now. You should be an individual that if we bet on you and we're betting that you win, we win. If we bet on you that you'll lose and we win, oh fuck, so many people, we can just bet, oh yeah, that motherfucker's gonna miss, or that motherfucker's gonna say he's gonna do some shit, or that motherfucker's gonna say she's gonna do some shit, but she ain't gonna do it, he ain't gonna do it, watch him say it, let's see when it's time to get it done, is they gonna do it, oh, you missed, whatever you are, consider your vibrations raised. You're gonna be one of these ones, one of them ones, or one of them bums. Consider your vibrations raised.